Ask anybody why the Melbourne Cup is so special, and you'll rarely find one single answer. It's a tradition that embodies the Australian spirit. A 2-mile handicap where anything is possible. For over 160 years, the Cup has endured. Dedication, heart, and true Aussie grit has captured the imagination of generations.
The Melbourne Cup, the race that stops the nation.
At 3 o'clock on the first Tuesday in November, time stands still.
And they're out. And they're racing in the Melbourne Cup.
Nation wars for a hero. She's starting to wind up.
Arnhem is increasing his lead.
Gateway will make them all.
What a finish to the Melbourne Cup.
The champion becomes a legend.
Michelle Payne has created history. Rekindling.
Saintly wins it easily.
Mighty Towers won it. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
It's a day that transcends sport and unites people from all walks of life. Once Australian racing's window to the world, it's the spectacle worth travelling for.
The champion from the land of the rising sun.
International raiders come for the prize, the prestige, and they're attracted to that Aussie spirit, the fair go.
Vintage Crop, the Irish horse will win the Melbourne Cup.
Beneath the glamour of Flemington, this is a story of the unbreakable bond between these beautiful animals and those connected to them. Today, the world comes together to celebrate the best of who we are. This is the Lexus Melbourne Cup. This enduring, inspiring, beautiful thing.
Ready, and they're racing. Price tag towards the outside was probably one of the last out. Winmar began quickly, with also Pre-Star on the inside. Military Tycoon isn't far away. They were followed by Bakash and also Tycoon Star. Out deeper on the track, Mayshow is showing some speed. Then came Shining Smile. Behind those, San Marco Kid, Price Tag. And at the end of the field is Red Baron. On towards the course proper now with about 500 metres to go. It's Military Tycoon on the outside. Might just have a slender margin. Also there is Pre-Star the fence. Winmar is right up there in the firing line with Bakash, and in the middle of the track, Mayshow is also right up there in the picture. 250 metres to go. It's just Bakash, Military Tycoon. Down the outside, Shining Smile, and getting through Tycoon Star. Tycoon Star burst through up to Bakash, Shining Smile. Tycoon Star's about a half length in front, and Tycoon Star is going to win it. Tycoon Star by about a length to a photo. Bakash, Shining Smile, then Price Tag in fourth money. Behind those horses then was Mayshow, who was in it for a fair way. Red Baron, Military Tycoon got tired. So too Pre-Star. Winmar knocked up, and at the tail of the field was San Marco Kid.
Thanks, Bracer, here with Mickey D. Mickey, beautiful day here, Cup Day, and you get the first winner.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day, and glad to get one on the board early, and hopefully we can continue throughout the day.
I saw you walking the track before the race. Were you in the right spot?
I think so. The track is in beautiful condition. There's plenty of give. It probably doesn't matter where you are, really, but as for the horse, he was ultra professional. Took a gap in the straight and won very well in the end.
The last couple of years, you've had a bit of bad luck in the Melbourne Cup with some scratchings. You're on Sharp and Smart this afternoon. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, very much looking forward to it. Like you said, last couple of years I've been late scratched out of the race, so yeah, happy to have a ride this year, and hopefully we can be running well.
Hopefully we can be talking a bit later.
Hope so, thank you.
All the best. Over to you, Tony.
Good on you, Bill. Well, when you got 4 horses in the race, you'd hope to win one, but to trifecta it, Ben, well done.
Yeah, it's the best result we could have asked for. I thought it was a very good effort by our horse. He was on debut. He jumped, he travelled well, did everything correct, and same before the race, he's a very professional horse, and that's what he brought today. So it's a big thrill, and it's a great way to start the day.
Absolutely it is. And this is the sort of race, too, that gives you a guide as to just where you can go with him.
It does, it does. If you're winning this race, you can normally be very competitive in races like the Blue Diamond, and good supporters in Yulong. They're having a fantastic carnival, and I'm glad we can keep that success going.
You have trifected a race before, haven't you?
Just once, but we have a trifecta to Group 3.
Fantastic stuff. Now, how's the voice holding out? Because it's just about gone.
Unfortunately, got the man flu. It's not from alcohol. I'm actually pretty sick, so yeah, it'll get better through the day, hopefully.
OK, I sort of wish Grace had done this interview as well now. But anyway, we'll be fine, Ben. Good on you, mate. Congratulations. Great start to the day.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Away they go. Hammett from barrier number 3 away fairly. Opening address jumped well with Kenmare Bay. Hammett's driving up with Lavalier, and not too far away is Vianara, so almost 5 across the track. Then Pearl Patch, who's 6th and deep, snicking back from Plymouth and Cicchetti, and then came Lario, Hot Majesty, Statuario, and at the end is I'm a Man Zor as they head towards the 1,300 metres. Kenmare Bay took it up by about a length and a quarter. Opening address and Vianara 3rd. Lavalier 4th on the rails, and then came a length away to Hammett. Next is Cicchetti on the inside, and between horses as they reach the 1,000 metres at that stage is Plymouth, and then Pearl Patch, Hot Majesty. Well back I'm a Man Zor who's pulling. It's only an even speed at best. Well back Lario, and Statuario is at the tail of the field. So Kenmare Bay, 1,000 metres to go, led by a length to in second. Opening address, and they're a length and a half Vianara, Lavalier. Then came Hammett, Plymouth and Cicchetti in a line. Pearl Patch behind them from Hot Majesty. I'm a Man Zor's pulled its head off. Lario is second last, and Statuario is at the back of the field. 700 to go. Kenmare Bay, no excuses. Opening address is getting a little bit closer. Vianara deeper, followed by Hammett 4 deep. Lavalier next weighted with, followed by Plymouth, who's stalking the leaders. Only about 2 off the front around the corner. Just needs some luck from Hot Majesty, and then came Lario. Opening address took the front here. 350 metres to go from Kenmare Bay. Lavalier, Vianara wax on. Hammett the outside. Plymouth off hills dramatically, still a long way off them. Opening address at the 200 metres in front. Cicchetti's coming through. Statuario's winding up out very deep. Opening address at the 100 metres, still clear though from Cicchetti, Lavalier, Statuario, and opening address. Opening address, hands and heels, won it by a length. Second Statuario from Cicchetti and Lavalier in a photo. Plymouth behind those, followed by Hammett, Kenmare Bay, Lario, and behind them Vianara, I'm a Man Zor, Hot Majesty, and Pearl Patch has finished last of the group.
J-Mac, only 11 races into the carnival and you've won 4.
Hope it continues. There's been some really nice horses. They've put themselves into good positions and done a good job to stay them all off. So, lovely, talented horse, and lightly raced will do a good job. The leader wasn't going real fast throughout the middle stages of the race. You wanted to keep in touch, didn't you? Yeah, absolutely. He was an on-speed runner. He got into a beautiful rhythm, and he 10 furlongs back to 1,800 suited him beautifully. So well done to Liam and the team. Unfortunately, your Melbourne Cup run is going to run on Saturday in the Champion Stakes. Who would you like to be on? Well, I'd just love to have a ride, but I think Buckaroo or Vauban, they look the two obvious, but I'd love to see Zardozi win, just for like how impressive she was in the Oaks this time last year. Was phenomenal, so that'd be a cool result. I'll go and enjoy this one. Thank you, mate. Cheers. See you, mate. Over to you, TJ.
Good on you, Billy. Liam Howley joins us now, and after the disappointment of the bars, he was owed this, wasn't he?
Certainly was. Certainly was. Just a really proud day, to be honest. Proud of the team at home. Done a super job, and I thought his run in the Vars was enormous. He seemed to get forgotten out of it because we didn't go to the Derby, but he freshened up really well. The team's done a super job with him, so very proud.
Well, you're very much a team man, but to win on Cup Day, that's pretty special.
Yeah, it's just walking in today was pretty exciting, and I'd have J-Mac on, to my family, to all the friends that have supported the journey. It's just exciting. The amount of messages this morning was unbelievable. So, to get a win like that with a nice horse is, it's pretty special.
And a bit of a connection with J-Mac. His mum's got a few with you, has she?
Yeah, she's got a share in Virtuous Circle. She was one of the very early adopters into the stables. So, very thankful for the support, and good to have James back on board, that's for sure.
Straight to the paddock.
Yeah, he'll head straight to the paddock now. He's done 5 runs in, and we avoided the derby, wanted to look after him, and he's returned the favour. So off to the paddock and back for a big autumn, hopefully.
Well done, mate.
Too easy, thank you.
The gates are cleared. And they're racing. Brighton Rose sluggish away with Kengero, and also the Magstar beginning well, Cloudland, and also driving through as Catoggio and Bifrost. Ascension isn't too far away. Grey Northern next the inside from Mathletic. Then came Star Runner, Brighton Rose just a shade beyond centre field from Top Arctic, and they were followed by Kengero. She's pretty rich, the Magstar, and Stormfront from that wide alley is at the tail of the field. 900 metres to run. The front runner Bifrost by 2 lengths to Catoggio. A length and a half away Cloudland third, and Ascension is fourth riding the rails. A length and a quarter away Star Runner, and then came along the inside Grey Northern as they approached the home corner with approximately 650 metres to travel. Out wider on the course then is a wider Mathletic, and then came well back Top Arctic trying to get its back, and then out very wide Stormfront. Grey Northern's losing ground on the inside. Kengero's well back. Brighton Rose in front of it, hooks towards the middle of the track with still a bit to do, and the Magstar's the widest by Frost. 300 metres to go. Led out with the favourite Cloudland, and also Catoggio trying to come with it. 2 further back, Brighton Rose is coming on pretty well. They reached the 150. Cloudland went to the front, drew about a length and a half in front of Catoggio. Brighton Rose, Cloudland clear. Cloudland punched out hands and heels, will win it by 3/4 of a length. Second Brighton Rose, and third Catoggio. They were followed by in fourth Kengero, a nice debut in Australia, and then came Mathletic, and next She's Pretty Rich, Grey Northern, Bifrost. Further back was Star Runner, and then Top Arctic, Ascension, Stormfront, and the Magstar at the tail.
We're starting to get pretty close, mate. I'm running out of questions for you.
Well, it's a good thing for me anyway, but it's been a good start to the carnival, and these horses are perfectly placed. Obviously, yep. Chrissy Lee's a very astute trainer, and he's placed this horse to perfection, obviously, from Queensland, so well found, and it was a pleasure to pick up the ride. Yeah,
he did a great job placing him, did a great job with his fitness, but also you did a great job putting him in the right spot. Is on speed where you want to be? Well, yeah, they've been on pace runners so far, so absolutely, as the day goes on, look for the track to be drying out a tad more, and it will only get lightning, but a bit quicker, so to speak. But at the moment, might just keep aiming up for first 4 and see what they can do. All right, well, I've got no more questions for you, mate. You're going to enjoy this one again. Thanks, mate. Okay, TJ.
Well, Terry Henderson from OTI joins us, and Terry, congratulations, a winner on Cup Day. Not unfamiliar territory for you, but it's always great.
It's fantastic. Cup Day's very, very special for anyone in Australia, and to get a winner with this horse is particularly special.
Never know not what to expect all the time with this horse?
That's the understatement. Very, very hard horse for Chris Lees to train. He's done a remarkable job to get him here, and beautiful ride for James, but normally this horse is very, very hard ride.
All right, we've got some famous bloodlines here as well. Who are you, young fella?
Young Leo's down from Sydney.
It's your grandson?
Yes, to enjoy the Cup Day celebrations, and fantastic around the course to see so many young people around.
All right, and of course the Cup looming, and you've got Sea King.
Yes, very excited about that. Harry's done a great job. He's only had the horse 8 weeks, but look, the horse is in tip-top form, as we saw at Bendigo. We couldn't be happier with the preparation so far. Holly is a very, very good international rider, so just need that bit of luck.
Good to see you again.
Thanks, Sam.
Set for the Schweppervescence plates. Ready to charge. Ready now. And they're racing. Pretty good line. Dame Wood missed the kick. Fellows going back. Razamba no speed. Last Druid, one of the last out. Beginning well was Singing Star with also Point B, and Canamble isn't too far away from the action, and they are virtually splitting. 4 over on the flat side rail after 250, led by Close to Midnight from Dublin down. Versailles and Dame Wood in that group. Up the outside, it's Point B just in front of Singing Star, Canamble, then Manolo Bling, Costella. Further back out wider over Full, and they were followed by Grazamba, Blue Stratum and Hedonist. Salsa Fellows well back with Winner's Edge, and then came Brown Jam out the back with Last Stewart Adolfito coming down with 300 metres to go. Close to Midnight in front of Versailles, Dublin down. Out wide, Hedonist and over Full is still coming on with Manolo Bling. They reach the 100. Manolo Bling over Full and Hedonist. They're in front on the outside. Manolo Bling in front extends. Manolo Bling from Hedonist over Full and Winner's Edge, and then Dame Hood. Next in the field, Grazamba, Salsa Fella. Back in the field then beyond centre field was Costella, Versailles, Dublin down. Close to Midnight, Point B, Adolfito, Blue Stratum. Well back, Singing Star, Brand Jam, Last Druid, Stella by Starlight, and one of the end horses there was Canamble.
Yeah, here with the Ballarat boy, Ben Mallam, winner on Cup Day.
Yeah, it's good to have a winner on Cup Day. It's a good little win by this filly. She's not overly big, but she's very gutsy, and had a few runs this time in a race that looked good speed. I was happy to sort of drop her in and get a little bit of cover and expose her at the right time, and it was a good performance. She was really running through the line, so yeah, she's deserved to win a good race, and she's in for a good career, I think.
There seems to be real tactics going down the straight as opposed to going around the bend. Yet we saw 4 go to the inside and you with the main group on the outside.
Yeah, for sure. I just felt the better horses, or the better chances, were drawn wide in that race, so I wanted to be over there with them, and obviously a very big field. You need a little bit of luck, but we certainly got that, and you also need a bit of ability from the horse too. So good performance, mate, and she's in for a good career.
No runner in the Cup, but your partner Jamie Carr, she's on Akita Sushi. How's her chances?
Yeah, look, I think she's a great chance. Certainly looks a horse on the way up, and in the right stable with Kieran Barr. Should be peaking today. Trip will be no worries, and it was a good performance last start in the Moonee Valley Cup, so very surprised if he doesn't run very well.
Well done in the sprint.
Thanks, Billy.
Over to you, TJ.
Sam Friedman, she's got a big heart, hasn't she?
Yeah, she does. She's been racing so genuinely throughout this preparation, and really she's been up since the winters, so the staff at home at Pinecliff have done a great job, kept her very fresh. The facility's there, second to none. We're able to get her out in a paddock during the day and keep her nice and bouncy, and yeah, it was nice to get that result today.
Yeah, because if she's not winning, she's always thereabouts.
She is. She's ultra consistent. She tries so hard. Big thanks to Rob Cummings and Yulong and all the owners in her. She's a lovely filly, and she's certainly up to black type. I mean, today was a big field, was our only query on where she'd get to, but Ben had a plan in his mind, and these big days, those good jockeys, they work it out.
All right, your old man will be happy up in Sydney?
Yeah, I'd say he'll be watching it on the couch. He'll be very pleased.
All right, terrific stuff. Well done, Anthony. Well done, Sam.
Australian Heritage Cup, gates are back, and they're racing. A beautiful line too. Going back to the end is Kodiak Bear and Rebadge, and Convener's third last. Call Me Vexatious is sweeping across the face of the field and is going to lead Garachico, Newfoundland, and also Whiskey on the Hill, and out wider is Point Nepean as they run past the clock tower on the first occasion. Call Me Vexatious led from Garachico. Whiskey on the Hill is pushing up with also Point Nepean. Behind those then is Newfoundland from Quantum Cat, who's pulling and snicks back now, wants one off, and got that eventually on the outside of Dillian, and then came Mr. Waterville. Further back is Ahariri, out wider Hit the Road Jack from way up high, Convener, Canberra Legend. Kodiak Bear is third last, and then came Rebadge, and last is Farag as they head towards the riverside. Call Me Vexatious is the leader with approximately 1,900 metres to go by a length and a quarter. Second is Point Nepean, and they put up 4 lengths on Whiskey on the Hill, who's third. Newfoundland is fourth, and Hit the Road Jack continues on that wide run. A length and a quarter Garachico, a length and a quarter Dillian Quantum Cat, 2 lengths Mr. Waterville midfield, 1600 metres to go. Hariri tucked away on the rails, a length and a quarter Way Up High Convener, 2 lengths Canberra Legend, and then came Rebadge, and towards the end of the field is Farag and also Kodiak Bear. So with 1400 metres to run in the Australian Heritage Cup, and it's Call Me Vexatious who's going to try and lead all of the way here for Craig Newitt, led by a length Point Nepean. Closing the gap somewhat has Hit the Road Jack, who's a length and a half away third. Then the favourite Newfoundland, who hasn't spent any chips at all at the 1200 metres, a length and a quarter Whiskey on the Hill, and they're 2 lengths in front of Garachico and Dillian. Then came Quantum Cat. Hariri's 10 off the front from Mr. Waterville Convener Way Up High. Kodiak Bear as well back with Rebadge, trying to get going from the back as Farag, and shuffled back towards the end as Canberra Legend. Call Me Vexatious, 850 metres to go by 3/4 Point Nepean. Hit the Road Jack now leaves the slipstream to come 3 wide. Whiskey on the Hill, 4 deep is sliding into it. Now Newfoundland's also off the fence, but behind those leaders needing some luck. Then Garachico, Quantum Cat behind them from Dillian, and then Mr. Waterville. Hit the Road Jack has hit the front around the home corner of the 500 metres, but there's challenges. Whiskey on the Hill is tanking up. There's a run for Newfoundland. Garachico's yet to push the button too. Quantum Cat behind them from Mr. Waterville. It's Whiskey on the Hill, 300 metres to go, taking over with Garachico. Then Quantum Cat, and behind them Hit the Road Jack and Newfoundland. Garachico claims Whiskey on the Hill. Quantum Cat coming through at the 100. Garachico just in front. Newfoundland's lifting. Garachico just and won it. Third last year, wins it this year. A neck Newfoundland, Whiskey on the Hill. Photo for fourth. Hit the Road Jack, Quantum Cat, and then came Mr. Waterville Hariri. Next Dillian Convener, Canberra Legend, Kodiak Bear, Farag, Rebadge, Way Up High, Point Nepean, and a long last after leading Call Me Vexatious.
Yeah, with Billy Egan. Billy, he had to fight all the way to the line there.
Yeah, he did. That sort of suits him, you know. He doesn't have a big change-up speed. Just has a real building gallop, and you got to get him to his top, and then his ability, and then his heart gets him the rest of the way.
What about yourself, mate? Only 2 years ago, you had a fall at Pakenham. You nearly lost your arm. Now you're winning races here at Flemington.
Yeah, it's all in the past now. You just look forward, so working hard the recent months, so nice to get a couple of results.
Haven't got a ride in the Melbourne Cup. Who do you like?
Catoggio, the horse I won on the last start. If he didn't have 51 kilos, I would like to have been riding him if he had a bit of heavy overweight. So I reckon he gave me a nice field in the Moonee Valley Cup last start, and I reckon the race will map to suit him, so I'm cheering for him.
Oh, well done in this one. Go and enjoy it.
Thanks, brother.
Over to you, Tony.
Good on you, Bill. Dominic Sutton joins us now. Well, a second Flemington winner for you, but in terms of wins in Australia, he's just broken his duck.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. He's been a promising stayer throughout his time here, and you know, we've just been waiting to get him out to these extended trips. He ran third in this race last year, and yeah, it was nice to go 2 better today.
And this was the one, this was his grand final?
This was, yeah. We've always just had this race sort of circled. You know, when you get these horses that love these types of trips, there's sort of limited options for them, and it's a great race. He loves a big galloping trap like Flemington, so it was always the plan.
The ownership's rather eclectic, but your dad's in it too.
Yeah, he's involved. Look, he's been instrumental to me being able to set up my business here in Australia, and yeah, it's great to have him involved.
What a great thrill, mate. The win that you wanted on Cup Day.
Yeah, exactly. Look, you can't ask for a bigger stage to do it on, and you know, to be competing against the biggest names as well is just a fantastic thrill for everyone.
Good on you, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
And the field is set now for race 6. Ready, and away they go. Beginning fairly was Midnight Blue. Earl of Tyrone jumped away well. Apulia's up there early, and also Cafe Millennium. And pushing up out wider is Aaron Bay and Mac Ram. Antrim Coast is trying to just keep Mac Ram out. At the moment, Mac Ram led Antrim Coast, Aaron Bay, and they were followed by Midnight Blue, who's Next on the outside of Cafe Millennium, 2 lengths Earl of Tyrone, Apulia, then Unspoken Sir Rockford and Strawberry Rock brings up the rear as they head towards Chiquita Lodge now. 1,250 metres to run. Macram pulling a shade, wants it over and done with and led by over 2. Aaron Bay is second, a length Antrim Coast Midnight Blue. 50 inside Cafe Millennium, a length and a quarter Earl of Tyrone, and then came Apulia. A couple of lengths away Unspoken Sir Rockford and Strawberry Rock last at the 900. Macram 3 lengths in front. From Aaron Bay second, a length away Antrim Coast, and the speed's been pretty good. Midnight Blue with a lovely purchase, 4th one off the fence at the 800 metres, tracked by Earl of Tyrone. Cafe Millennium next the inside. Apulia spots the lead about 8 from Unspoken Sir Rockford and Strawberry Rock. Just over 600 metres to go. And the leader is Macram for Craig Williams, who has ride number 21 in the Melbourne Cup later. Led by 2 lengths Aaron Bay, Midnight Blue, Earl of Tyrone. Antrim Coast hunting the inside under pressure from Cafe Millennium. Apulia brought to the outside with Unspoken. Macram joined by Aaron Bay. 300 metres to go. Unspoken and Apulia come on, and then Midnight Blue. Aaron Bay at the clock tower trying to fend off Unspoken and Apulia. At the 150, it's Aaron Bay just in front of Unspoken, who's lugging in under pressure. Aaron Bay's going straight, let a neck Unspoken. Apulia. Aaron Bay just in front. Aaron Bay has just won from Unspoken Apulia, then a gap Strawberry Rock, Sir Rockford and Cafe Millennium. Further back then was Midnight Blue, Earl of Tyrone, Macram, and last was Antrim Coast.
Luke, he's a tough old bugger.
Yeah. We got similar characteristics, him and me. But yeah, he lasted today. There's a lot more probably pressure in the race than I probably envisaged pre-race, but we found our spot and he was too good.
Yeah, the genuine tempo, did that help him in the end?
I think it did. He probably sorted the wheat from the chaff a little bit, you know, so it was only anything vulnerable in the race wasn't going to last, and he's and congratulations to the Phillip Stokes team. They've done a good job. Good things.
Over to you, TJ.
Yeah. Congratulations, Phillip. That was just sheer guts by that horse, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, a good strong win. Luke gave him a lovely ride. Although he's never ridden the horse, he knows the horse very well. Got rolling on him early and, yeah, he was strong late and gave a strong kick. So also had this horse in at Moorfield today. It was a $2 chance and I wanted to run him there. But in fairness, I've got to give a big thanks to Alan Jackson. He said, let's run here, and we got it right.
Well, I tell you what, because you do roll the dice and it doesn't always roll your way sometimes, does it?
It doesn't, but anyway, it rolled our way today, so I'm very happy.
And job done for this fella?
No, look, we'll push on. We've got the Cranbourne and Pakenham Carnivals coming up, so we'll be well placed there.
All right, and a big Oaks Day coming up for you, hopefully.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to Feminelli. We've set her for this race, and yeah, looking forward to that.
All right, well done, mate. It'll be a nice trip back home to Pakenham.
Thank you.
The 164th running of the Lexus Melbourne Cup, and the field is set to go. Ready to go, and they're racing. Trusting you towards the inside, broke away well with Akita Sushi, just fine, sharp and smart. And from the deep also Land Legend is showing some speed and intent. They come across towards the inside. Very wide is Circle of Fire, using plenty of the track in the early stages. 600 metres to go on the first round. Just Fine is sliding across to lead the Cup field. From Land Legend, mostly cloudy, Akita Sushi next on the inside. Circle of Fire progresses around them deeper, and then Fancy Man, Sharp and Smart, and Zardozi tucked away on the rails. Out deeper is Valiant King around Interpretation. Then came Manzoist the Fence from Kovalika, Trusting You, Knight's Choice, Vauban 3 wide, the map around at 4 deep. Warp Speed next the fence, and then came One Smooth Operator, St George Positivity, Buckaroo, second last Absurd, and Sea King from Barrier 1 has gone back to last. A lap to go with 2,300 metres to run, and the leader is Just Fine with Circle of Fire the outside, putting a little bit more Speed in the race at the 2,200 metres, and now Perches outside the leader. Land Legend a length and a half away third, and they get clear. 3 lengths Akita Sushi and Mostly Cloudy. They're 2.5 to Fancy Man Zardozi, 2 lengths Sharp and Smart. A length away is Manzois, followed by Interpretation. Then Trusting You on the inside of Valiant King as they make their way past the 1,700 metres. 2 further back in the field is Kovalika, Warp Speed, and then came the map out 3 wide, tracked by Vauban. Then Knight's Choice Positivity, a length and a quarter away. Then in the field is One Smooth Operator as they run by the 1,550. Well back is Absurd on the inside of St George, and then Buckaroo and Sea King is last in the Lexus Melbourne Cup. 1,400 metres to run. Just Fine in front at an even speed by a length and a quarter. Land Legend and Circle of Fire. Akita Sushi next on the inside of Mostly Cloudy. A length and a half Zardozi with Every Hope on the inside of Fancy Man. A length away to Manzois, Sharp and Smart. Then Trusting You. Further back at the 1,200 metres, Interpretation. 2 lengths to Warp Speed. Then came Valiant King, who's losing a little bit of ground. Passed by the map. Then Kovalika Positivity. Vauban is being shuffled back as this field string right out now at the 950. The leaders have put the foot down towards the back. Absurd. One Smooth Operator is about 20 off the lead. Then came Buckaroo about to get going from St George and Sea King. Just Fine is the leader. Coming down towards the 700 metres by a length and a half to Land Legend. 2 lengths away, Circle of Fire, Akita Sushi. Zardozi next on the inside, waited with Fancy Man under pressure. Then came Mostly Cloudy, Manzois. Buckaroo sweeping up around the outside, about 6 off the lead, followed by Vauban. Land Legend goes to the front with Akita Sushi on the outside. Then Zardozi back behind those, Circle of Fire, Fancy Man, and from a long way back, Buckaroo. It's Akita Sushi. Zardozi a length away on the inside, wearing it down. Akita Sushi grabbed by Zardozi. Knight's Choice is coming through at any old price, and Warp Speed as well. Zardozi grabbed by Knight's Choice, and Warp Speed coming at it. Knight's Choice, Warp Speed, they hit the line. It's a photo finish. Knight's Choice, I reckon's one from Warp Speed in a photo. What a magnificent finish to the Cup. Zardozi in a photo for third with Akita Sushi. Absurd. Then Circle of Fire next to finish in the race. Land Legend, Fancy Man, Sharp and Smart, Kovalika. Sea King, Positivity, Trust in You, Manzois, One Smooth Operator. Interpretation back behind those horses. Valiant King, Buckaroo, the map, Vauban. Well back in the field. Then towards the end, Mostly Cloudy, with also St George and Just Fine at the tail of the field. And Knight's Choice is the winner. Robbie Dolan for John Simons and Sheila Laxon. It is a rank outsider. Knight's Choice has won the Lexus Melbourne Cup.
I'm with Melbourne Cup jockey Robbie Dolan. How's that sound?
Wow, pinch me. I think I'm dreaming.
This is your first winner in the Melbourne Cup Carnival, and just happens to be the biggest race in our calendar.
It's incredible. I can't believe it. I don't even know what to say.
What about the run? You just put this horse to sleep, and you had the final crack at it. It was a genuine run to 3,200.
I watched every Melbourne Cup for the last 40 years the other night, and I just thought my best chance is if I get him to stay the trip, and hopefully he can rattle home and quicken up them good sectionals that he can do on a good track. And he just proved everybody wrong.
Robbie, you're keeping it together pretty well for your first Melbourne Cup. You've been in Australia for 8 years from Ireland. You made the journey over here. This must have been a dream.
I can't even put into words. This is the biggest race in the world. And to win it, it's just incredible. I got my family here, my partner Christine, our little baby, Maisie. My dad flew over from Ireland, and now you got me in tears.
Well, you've gone from the jockey with a voice to the Melbourne Cup winning jockey. You go and enjoy it.
Let's go. Woo!
Over to you, TJ.
Yeah, well, we've got one very happy trainer here in John Simons. Can you believe it? Yes.
We wouldn't have been here if we didn't think we could.
Well, that's right. I mean, you know, it's such a big field, so much work goes into it, and when it pays off in spades like that, how can you not be anything but over the moon?
Absolutely. What a great ride by Robbie. You know, he stayed in, he took the risks, went through the pack. I was worried and he got further back than we talked about, but great ride. What a thrill, what a thrill.
At what point? Was it when the finish post came?
Oh, look, I was... You know, you work with these horses 24/7, and you know where you've got them, and you'd be disappointed if you didn't run a good race. And you know, what position. Run top 5 in a race like this, you've got to walk away happy. To win it, it's a dream come true.
Where's Sheila?
She'll be partying somewhere here. She's got all the kids have flown in from overseas to be.
I think you know her. I think you know her.
Watch out, the Skyhawks.
You're a superstar.
Sheila, congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It was just awesome, amazing ride by Robbie.
John was saying that never in doubt, really. He always had faith in this horse.
He did. And he studied the race and how to ride him, and we didn't give him instructions, he just knew what to do.
What about you? 2 out of 2.
Well, I better stop there.
No, I don't think you can. It's just amazing, isn't it? I mean, does it bring it all back, the first one?
Oh, of course it does. And you know what's great? I love it being done for the Australians. You know, the Australians horse done it, and Robbie's Australian now as well. So I'm thrilled to win the Cup, and it's the People's Cup, and that's what it's all about.
Well, which people are involved in this?
It's just Cameron Bain, and the people who raced Midnight Pearl, the mother, they've got 10% as well. So it's just a small group of people, but it's, you know, I mean, they're just so thrilled, and it's so am I, of course.
Oh, of course you are, and of course, you know, you've got a great team back home as well.
Yes, we have. You know, they've done a brilliant job while we've been away down here at Macedon Lodge, and, you know, thanks to everybody at Macedon Lodge, Liam McGee and Mark Player for letting us stay there, and Paul Cummings, you know, they've really helped us, and everybody's been so good there. So, you know, it's thanks to a whole heap of people that we've got here today.
And Macedon Lodge does it again. Off the top of my head, I can't count how many Melbourne Cup winners have been prepared there, but what, it would have to be about 6, wouldn't it? 6 or 7?
I would say so. The magic of Macedon is, you know, it is an incredible place, and I'm so glad that we've done this and been there and trained out of there. So fantastic.
How are you going to celebrate?
Quietly, initially.
No way.
No, obviously, when you win something like this, it takes a little while to register. So, I mean, John's over the moon, and the owners are just so thrilled. And it's great to be part of it.
Do you want to just say something to Robbie as he comes back to scale here? I'm sure there's a message or two you'd like to deliver from him. John just having a chat now. What would you like to say to him?
Robbie?
George. Sorry. Yeah. Robbie, Sheila.
Robbie, well done. You're not just a good singer. That was well done.
Oh, there you go. I'm sure you got plenty of time a little later on to go through it all. But Sheila, congratulations. Robbie, well done, mate.
Oh, man. I think I'll be singing for the rest of my life after that. What the hell? Thank you so much. Thanks for sticking with me.
Hey.
OK, Robbie's heading your way shortly, James, but John, Sheila, James, all the team up there at Macedon Lodge, this is a day to savour, that's for sure. And the night time, well, it's going to be something special.
Gates cleared, a couple of them rocking and rolling, and away they go. And Catoggio in the middle jumped away well. Marilyn's Edge began fast as well with Stage and Screen, and out wide Delicious couldn't get over, so snags back. Marilyn's Edge is going to lead the race from Catoggio after the first 250. Extremely Hardy's third on the rails, followed by Big Swinger. Next is Stage and Screen, who's caught a little wide at that point. Bazasto kicking up in between horses, and on the rails is Super Nima. A length away in the field behind them is Media World, and then came Delicious, Komodo Dragon, Supercilious getting back in the field, and Chewing Gum is at the tail. So they reach the 750. Marilyn's Edge is the leader by 3/4 of a length. 2 in second place, Catoggio. Extremely Hardy's third, fourth Big Swinger. Then Stage and Screen. Super Nima tucked away the inside from Bazasto, and then Media World, a gap to a line of them. Komodo Dragon in the black jacket. Well back also is Delicious Wider with Supercilious and Chewing Gum into the running. 400 metres to go. Marilyn's Edge with Catoggio the outside. Extremely Hardy's is trying to to extricate out and charge after the leaders. It's still a good 2 lengths off them as Catoggio went to the lead. It's a bit wayward. Big Swinger is still there, hanging tough. Stage and Screen Media, World and Bazasto behind them. Still Catoggio. 100 metres to go. Catoggio 2 lengths in front of Bazasto. Catoggio holding on. Catoggio by a half length. Second Bazasto, and they were followed by a Photo Supercilious or Stage and Screen, then Big Swinger. Further back, Media World, Komodo Dragon, and back in the field then was Extremely Hardies, then Chewing Gum Never Warms, Super Nima well back in the field, with also Delicious, and after leading at the end, Marilyn's Edge.
Very much. Gay Waterhouse joining us now. Hello, Gay.
Well, it's nice to get here. It's taken a little bit of time, but it's very good. And they got the Quinella Rosemont. Isn't that fabulous?
Yeah, named after a couple of Carlton footballers too, yeah.
Yes, but I said to Joe before, Adrian said before, make sure you get out. You're right in a sticky alley. And he went, whoop, and then he put him beautifully just behind the leader.
Well, we might hear from him now. He's with Billy Slater, one of your old friends.
Yeah, super. Yeah, thank you.
John McNeil, Catoggio. He was very strong. You knew what you had underneath him. You've ridden him the last couple of starts.
Yeah, I've been on him and know him quite well. Gay actually told me pre-race that she was confident he'd run 14 and said he's been working terrific at home. So you always get good confidence with comments like that.
Smart decision listening to the boss.
Yeah, always. No, my job was easy, just to be on speed and got him into a lovely resting rhythm middle stages, and he toughed it out late.
The highs and lows of racing. Wasn't your Melbourne Cup this year, but it wasn't that long ago you were saluting on this day.
Yeah, there's a few more people here today than there was on that occasion, and I tried to emulate it, but it didn't work out for us on this occasion. But congratulations to all the winners.
We'll go and soak up the crowd today.
Thanks, Bill.
Racing on a good 3, set to go. Ready and away. Cindy Falls was away well. It was a good line. Fancify towards the outside. Broke well with Kona Sana. Tis Invincible. And also driving through Aviatress is right up there in the firing line in 4th place. Next is Miss Aria Zasu. And behind those is Material Dreams from Comrade Rosa Bezo, Cindy Falls. Then Fall for Cindy Quintessa. Towards the back, Fortunate Kiss. And also Splashback. So it's Fancify, who's been tried at odds, led by a length and 3/4. Tis Invincible. Kona Sana, 3rd. Speed's been pretty good here at the 800 metres. Aviatress 4th outside of Miss Aria, and they're a length and a half in front of Zasu, Comrade Rosa, Material Dreams, and then came Bezo, Quintessa. Fall for Sydney as well back in the field, and then came towards the back Cindy Falls with also Splashback, and towards the end of the field into the home running is Fortunate Kiss. So Fancify the front runner with 450 metres to go from Tis Invincible. Then came Kona Sana, who's presenting on the outside for J Mac. They're 2 lengths Miss Aria, Aviatress with a bit to do, and then came Zasu. It's Fancify and Tis Invincible together. Fancify still had a kick in the locker at the 200 metres. Fancify from Tis Invincible, Kona Sana, and then came Aviatress. Fancify 100 metres to go, extends out about a length. Tis Invincible, Kona Sana. Fancify punched out and won it. Fancify has won it from a photo second. Tis Invincible tiring and Kona Sana coming at her, and then a gap in the field to Comrade Rosa Zasu, involved in photos with Aviatress, Miss Aria, Quintessa, Splashback, Bezo. Then came Cindy Falls, well back Fortunate Kiss, Fall for Cindy, and at the end of the field was Material Dreams.
Good on you, thanks very much for that. Outside of the Melbourne Cup winning trainers, John Simons and Sheila Laxon, I don't think I've seen a happier trainer today, Michael Hickmott.
Oh, yeah, I probably get a bit emotional, but geez, it's a good thrill. Got a lot of my family here today. Unfortunately, my wife couldn't be here. She got injured yesterday, and shout out to my wife Jade and my daughter Ella at home. But yeah, it's a great thrill to come to the carnival. We've had a little bit of bad luck here the last couple of years and probably should have won one. And yeah, geez, that's a thrill.
It is indeed. Where is home now? Because a good Wangaratta boy?
Yeah, Wangaratta originally, and spent a lot of time in Darwin. But we've got our own 800-acre property at Wellington on the banks of Lake Alexandrina, and my wife and I have had that for about 4 years now, and we're developing, and that's our own private training centre and building and getting stronger.
Good on you, mate, and hopefully your wife does too. Get over that injury quick, smart, and well done, mate.
Thank you, mate.
All right, Billy Slater, all yours.
Yeah, here with Joe Bowditch. First ride today, one for the veterans, eh?
Yeah, one for the old boys. I'm not sure I can talk to you, Bill. As much as I think you're the best player in the league in your time. My wife's a mad Queenslander and I bleed blue, so not sure if I can do the interview with you.
We won't hold that against you, mate. But this mare, she's tough as nails, and you won on her last start over in South Australia, and she was too good for him today.
Yeah, it was a good win the other day, and I said to Michael, it was my feeling that she still had plenty of improvement in her. Michael agreed, and he said she's trained on really well since that win. Even though she set a track record, I still thought she'd improve. Very good trainer, Michael. Obviously identified that she was probably needing to run it a bit the other day as well. And she was just terrific today.
Your second ride in the last. How do you fancy that one?
Yeah, I think he'll run well. He was really good in the Maribyrnong Cup the other day. Again, they ran a track record in that race, and he came from near last, and he got home as good as the winner, so trying to get a soft run. Hopefully if he gets the right breaks, he'll be around the mud too.
You like your crayfishing? You deserve a lobster after that.
Yeah, thank you.
Go and enjoy it.
Thank you.
Locked away. 1400. Racing now. Pretty good line for Gita Sand, dwelt slightly, and also no speed from the Shaper towards the inside. Has to try and muscle through. The leader is Reinberg. From in second place, the outside Bel Air early, and then came Warney, Peldoro, and fifth the inside the Shaper. Next in the race is Jack the Lad, and then came Bankmore out wide. Further back is Marble Arch, Is It Me, and then towards the back Amur, and also for Gita Sand. So it's Reinberg the leader, and looks to control this with Bel Air just getting a bit closer, about a neck away at the 850. Warney is right there in the box seat third. The fence from Peldoro, a length and a half away out three wide as Bankmore, then Jack the Lad the Shaper. Further back Is It Me, Amur, Marble Arch, and last of all Fujita San. Approaching the corner, 600 to go. It's the final favourite. Reinberg in front from on the outer Bel Air, who just crabbed round the corner. Then came Warney, who's right behind the leader from Peldoro. Bankmore stoked up wider from Jack the Lad. Then the Shaper, Is It Me, trying to wind up deeper, followed by Fujita San. So it's Bel Air getting to Reinberg, who's not finding a great deal at the 250 from Peldoro. Warney's trying to extricate out. It's getting out now, but it's a bit wobbly. And then Marble Arch late with 100 metres to go. Bel Air still in front of Warney. Is It Me is still coming the outside. Bel Air is holding on from Is It Me. Bel Air. Bel Air's just won from Is It Me, with Marble Arch and Warney in photos as well. They were followed by Peldoro. Reinberg got tired. The Shaper, Amur, Jack the Lad, Bankmore, and also Fujita San.
Yeah, good on you, James. Thanks for that. Sam Friedman joins us. Bel Air, I guess, been through a bit of a lean patch, particularly after the spell.
Yeah, look, he had. He's not the easiest horse to train. He's a bit tricky. He doesn't want to hit the front too soon, which was the instruction for Ben, but he took over at the top of the straight. I was a little bit worried he would get him run down, but to his credit, he fought on hard, and that was a nice win. Look, he's been a horse we've had a good opinion of for a long time, and hopefully he's starting to achieve that.
Yeah, so where to now for him? There's obviously potential there.
Yeah, look, he's got stakes potential for sure. There's some really good races for him coming up over the summer period, and that was the intention for getting him into training at this time of year. So this was really a bonus because there's some nice 1,400-mile races over the summer that will suit him.
Good on you, mate. 2 for the day on Cup Day. Well done.
Cheers, thanks, Tony.
Right, terrific stuff. Billy, over to you, mate.
Yeah, Benny Mellon, he's got 2 for the Cup as well on Cup Day, sorry.
Yeah, it's a good day, mate. Good day at the office. It was a nice work for it today. It's bloody hot. Anyway, it's good to see this bloke return to the winner's store. He's had the blinkers applied today for the first time for the prep, and with a positive ride, he gave me a great feel through the run, but he has a bit of a think about winning, and J-Mac on the leader sort of dropped off and left him in front a long way out, which concerned me. And he got a bit wayward the last little bit, but he did enough to hold on. So he's a horse that's got good ability when he applies himself.
He's a big strong lad. When you get on a Sam and Anthony Friedman trained horse, you know they're well placed.
You do, mate. He's a bit like you, Billy. Big, strong lad. Anyway, yeah, they're great trainers, and good to get a double for him today.
A couple of beers to celebrate now?
Mate, you got no idea. Cheers, mate.
Okay.